Do FM21 Tactics work on FM22? You're about to find out. Welcome back to the Gib Show. We're here with a tactics test. It's not Tuesday, it's FM22, and I couldn't wait to get stuck in to see if a tactic that I've just ran on FM21 this week, possibly, does it still work on FM22? Well, gegenpressing's dead, stamina's going to affect it, all these things. So I had to chuck it in straight away. What tactic is it? Let me show you. So we didn't do a video on this, but if you watch the hexagonal, link up there, you will have seen this 4-4-2 with Flamengo. The 4-2 Flamengo go. This dominated Brazil, won the Copa Libertadores, all that good stuff. I also ran a test through with 6 teams, which you will find on Football Manager Story. And if you're not aware, I will be running the content for Football Manager Story this year on FM22. Link below in the description. I ran it on there with Leon, Nantes, Valencia, Atletico Madrid, Crystal Palace, and Arsenal. Didn't forget. Valencia won La Liga. Valencia and Atletico Madrid sacked me. I think Leon came second, Arsenal came third, but they were competitive. Like, it did pretty well. So what I've done last night, smashed in the 4-4-2 Flamengo into FM22, done it with the same teams as well, just to see and compare. So, as we do on tactics test, let's go through the tactic. We've got sweeper keeper on support, fullback on support, centre defender on defend with take fewer risks, ball playing defender on defend. Now, if you don't have a good ball playing defender, just change this to a centre back. This is what it started at until I got, Kleber had 17 passing for Flamengo and it worked really well. Wing back on automatic, that means you can add all of those instructions on the right. If you don't know how to add instructions, you go to the little edit button on the right hand side, click into there, and this whole world of goodness comes up. Nothing has changed there with FM22, so that's good. We've got a winger on attack with close down more, tackle harder. The box-to-box midfielder on support with take more risks, dribble less, close down more, tackle harder. And this is where it was going to be interesting, because does having these close down more and tackle harder affect the stamina? Advanced playmaker on support with close down more and tackle harder. An inverted winger on attack, roam from position, close down more, tackle harder. The false 9 on support, close down harder and tackle, close down more and tackle harder. And the advance forward on attack. It's positive mentality in possession where you're playing fairly narrow. That's so that everyone kind of stays close to each other, because the passing is shorter, the tempo standard, it just helps create those little triangles. We're passing into space, get the ball in front of our attackers, playing out of defence, and then in transition, we are just countering. And that's why I thought this would work on FM22. If they have killed gegenpress, then we're not gegenpressing. So it should be okay, and it should transfer over, hopefully. Out of possession, much higher line of engagement, a higher defensive line, we're playing the offside trap and tighter marking, preventing the short goalkeeper distribution, and their trigger press is set to more often, and the defensive width is standard. Set pieces, it's a good old set pieces from FM21 still. See there, attack left and right, so defend left and right, and attack. Near post, we're going near post, why wouldn't we? I'm going to test the long throw-ins again. I missed the long throw-ins and see if they work. So there are the 6 teams: Arsenal, Palace, Nantes, Leon, Atletico Madrid, and Valencia. Should we see how it gets on? Roll the highlights. Here we are, 29th of May 2022, our first tactics test results. Let's start in the Premier League with Arsenal. Has the new season ticked over? I hope not. 5th, 77 points, 3 points off second. That's good. And I was saying to my friend Tom, like, what do we say is a success for Arsenal now? It's not the big four. If you can challenge the big four, which they've missed out on third by a point, this is a good result for me. Let's look closer at the details. We've got Aubameyang, second top scorer on 28 goals. Odegaard leads the league in assists with 15. Yeah, second most goals scored with 82. Fifth best defensive record, 42. Not far behind Man United and Spurs. That's not bad at all. This is where we're going to learn together with Data Hub. What do we want to look at? We've got the same old XG as normal, so goals per game 2.16, shots 18.47, good expected goals, decent conceded, shows there high number of goals expected, average pass percentage 86 is average, fine. We've got the pass map for the last game against Man United. You can see there going down the right with Tomoyashi, you've got Emil Smith-Rowe there, those little combinations, but solid green lines across there. There's no big gaps. It's a shame you can't see like an aggregated season sort of thing rather than just these specific games. Attacking output within the high quality shooting, strong defending. So this is very interesting. There's something I've noticed in the beta so far is the amount of goals that you concede from corners. Arsenal conceded 16 from corners, 4 from free kicks. So possibly either it's the game as being OP on corners or need to adjust the set piece tactics. I think we scored from 7. It used to be in green, now it's in red. Not entirely sure. The conceding's in green. So did we score 16 corners? I'm so confused. This could be a bug. Yeah, they've got that the wrong way around. Okay, 13 goals from corners. 6 conceded. Okay, so that's wrong. Great. The other team in England was Crystal Palace, and they finished 15th. Season preview had them 14th. Okay, it's not great. What I did see, though, was goals for 4th best with 70 goals, but conceded 76. It's not ideal. The team report shows not a lot of goals per game. Shots obviously not as high. They conceded in the XG against was bad. Bad defending. That's what you want to look at and see why has that happened. Not great from Palace. Over in France, this is a very interesting. Lyon finished 4th and Nantes finished 5th. 2 points between them. Moussa Dembele, top scorer, and the second highest average rating. Houssam Aouar finished with the same assists as Odegaard and finished top in assists. Interesting. Really good season for Nantes. I think they were predicted quite far. 10th, okay. But they finished 5th. Europa League, EC, yeah. That's really good. Lyon are not great in real life. So 4th. Missed out in Champions League because Champions League's top 3. Let's look at Lyon's numbers first. 19 shots per game is really good. The expected against is quite high. Anything over 1's quite high. But 1.7, you didn't meet your expected goals. Interesting. This is going to be something for tests. The data shows us an intermediate. So your Lyon's analysts are shit, is what it's saying. If you look at the pass maps, you can see this time it's going down the left with Emerson. And for Flamengo, the left back was the more attacking. He was the one getting the assists. And the passing good into there, the passes from Jerome Boateng to Lucas Paqueta, really good. I like that shape, and that's what I saw with Flamengo. The number 7, the false 9, dropping, and you're getting those runs from the wingers. So it looks like it's working, at least in the game against Clermont. Over in Nantes, although we have got basic analysts, we've got 1.5 goals per game, 17 shots. The conceded is higher than we'd hope for, but still pretty good. Muani finished top scorer with 15, Marcus Coco 11, Moses Simon with 12 assists. Did we get any passing maps? Yeah, again, going down the left. It's those combinations, the left back, the AP, and the ball-playing defender. I like that a lot. that's shown me, and you got the winger, and yeah, it's interesting to see a team from team, and that shows you. I think the plug and play tactics may be dead. Like you can build something that works for other teams, but you need to adjust the players for it. You might not have to adjust the tactic, but you need to get the right players. It's not just throw it in, it works, great. Let's go to Spain. And we didn't get sacked by Atletico. That's a positive. That the test works. Yay. Competitions wise, first and second with Atletico Madrid and Valencia, finishing 5 and 6 points ahead of Real Madrid. Barcelona, terrible. Semi-final of the Champions League for Atleti. Won the Spanish Cup, did the double. Huge success with the two Spanish clubs. Luis Suarez and Maxi Gomez finishing with 28 and 27. Jose Gaya, 28 assists. Guedes, 16. Valencia smashed it. Gaya, the highest average rating in the league. Most goals by a mile, 107 for Atleti, 100 for Valencia. And second best defensive record and the fifth best defensive record for Valencia. Luis Suarez, Morata, João Felix done brilliantly. Carrasco 18 assists, Correa 15, Koke 16, Lamar 15. And this is what, look how many people played. Squad rotation is going to be a thing. You need, if you're going to be elite, you need to build big squads. We go 2.82 goals per game, above the expected. There we go, conceded below 1, 18 shots, brilliant. Valencia 2.63, superb, 19 shots, above the expected, below 1. That's why Valencia smashed it. Beaten by Villarreal, beaten by Bilbao, beaten by Atleti, which is fine. Beat Barca, drew Real. What a season from the Valencia boys. 29 goals to Maxi Gomez, 17 for Soler, Guedes, Vallejo, Andre, 31 assists from Jose Gaya. Now, do we get any more stats now? What I want is like set piece assists, really, is what I want. But I still don't think it's... Nah, you can't get a whole season review, I don't think. So there we go, the first tactic test in FM22 is a tactic that it's actually done better than it did in FM21. Absolute domination from Valencia and Atleti in Spain. Arsenal had a good season, Leon decent season, and if you got the players, it showed you this works. So this has been excellent. Let me know in the comments what you think. Are you going to try this 4-4-2, the Flamengo go go go? And let me know what you want me to try. What sort of formation should I try and build? Should I try and build a different 4-4-2? Should we go all out and try a Gingham press and see how it works for a whole season? That might be interesting. Hope you've enjoyed this first tactics test of FM22. Drop a like and subscribe, please. It does a lot for the channel, does a lot for me, builds us up, it gets me out there. I'm so excited for this game, loving it so far. Stay tuned for more from me, Andrew. It's bye for now.